What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach. Shit. It's your favorite dating coach, Elias. You know what cures that right there? Some Diet fucking Coke. It's your favorite dating coach, Elias Scott, and as you can see by the title below, his interest level, when to call it quits. Okay, when is it time to back up and do your own thing and just cut your losses? So before we even get into it, if you can, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I'd really appreciate it. I'm looking for more subscribers, as I think every YouTuber is. And if you want my free, again, absolutely free ebook, 254 pages down below, it's in the description. Just click that button and you go on and do your thing, and you got a free 254 page ebook. Simple as that, okay? So when do you call it quits? In my opinion, let me give you my philosophy on relationships first off. I feel like a lot of people, when you get together, always in the beginning, obviously it's the best, okay? But when you are in a relationship, I feel like you're more of a team, okay? And you're together to conquer thick and thin, to, help each other through the process of life, to, do your whole goal in life. I mean, I'm talking about your evolutionary goal, survive and replicate, right? Like, you're a team. You want to help each other through thick and thin, be in this corner. You're a team, okay? And with that being said, a lot of you guys, you help each other out. You do what you have to do. You carry each other on your back, so on and so forth. Now, everyone knows that pretty much happens in the beginning. Like, you'll go through hell for your mate or the person or whoever it is because you really like them. However, after several months, it tends not to be like that anymore. As you probably know, as I learned the hard way, one of you always cares a little more. Now, not always actually. There's couples out there who will last till the end of time and love each other dearly. But if you're watching this, obviously the guy's interest level is dropping. So when would I say to kind of, just cut your losses? I'm trying to figure out how to say it. I guess the first thing I would say is the effort. If you see his effort going down to the point where it's more me, not we mentality, like he just doesn't care, he's doing his own thing and he comes around you for his convenience, okay? So think about that, okay? Those two words. He thinks me, not we, and he thinks his convenience. If he starts thinking that way, cut his losses. Your value's too low. I wouldn't even say it's your value. I would say he's just a piece of shit, and I would give up on him, okay? I really would. I think his interest level would be below a 5 after that. And, there's a thing I say that if your interest level's below a 5, you ain't going to get the guy back. That's just how it is, okay? A lot of women also make the mistake during that time, like when his interest level's real low, they react to it. They freak out. They try to figure out why he's not liking them, and they try to seek validation or comfort or approval from this guy. They feel like, well, he's pulling away for this reason, so I'm freaking out. I gotta jump forward and I gotta make it better. But when you think you're making it better, you're actually making it worse. So when he is lowering his or his interest level, what you need to do is back up, give him a little space. Like I always tell women, what you need to do is reach out to him, whatever he says, or reach out to him to make a confirmed date, okay, a definite date. If he says yes, great. If he says no, leave the ball in his court, saying, well, let me know what your schedule's like next week. I'd like to hear from you, or I'd like to see you, and then I gotta go. Boom. Wait another 4 or 5 days and then do the same thing. After the second time, if he says no, right, without a counter offer or anything like that, guess what? It's time to cut. He's gone. He's out. You need to back up, and he needs to do 100% of the pursuing. That means if he does not reach out to you, you will never see him again. That's how you have to be, okay? So if you're reaching out to him several times and he's not making the effort to come back and, counter offer or see you or, show any interest in getting to know you or building on something, then obviously this guy's a joke. He's not into it like you are. And just like I said, when he has that me versus we mindset, he's more about himself. He becomes an orbiter. He becomes more, everything's about him and his convenience. He doesn't care. I'm telling you, I need to be harsher on you guys, I think, because I've had the last, I would say, probably 10 sessions I had with women. They no, I mean, nothing wrong with the women. There was 2 women who did great, and the other ones didn't understand what I was saying, and they thought that this guy actually cared for them. And I'm like, ladies, he hasn't talked to you in months. Like he's just, if he reaches out to you after that, it's because every other girl turned him down, and or he's in to try to get a quickie. Like he's not interested. A guy does not if a guy likes a girl, he will not go. He will not ghost. He will not go, MIA and for 2 months and then just come back. That's not how it works. A guy stays in and he builds on that relationship. Guys are not that much different than women. We just go about a different way of building a relationship. Guys are more physical. Guys are more straightforward. They're not as emotional with it, but guys do want a relationship just as much as any other woman out there. Guys do like monogamy, believe it or not. Guys do like commitment. Guys do like relationships. Guys do like one all those kind of things. Women just think guys are not like that, but that's not true. So when a guy pulls away for a couple months, or he's doing the stuff that you're like, what the fuck? Like when you start questioning it, and you're like, well, he's not making a big enough effort, right? I mean, there's some guys who just take you for granted. Maybe he's not putting an effort in, because of whatever, right? That doesn't mean he doesn't like you. But I'm talking about like the extreme shit. Like he just isn't giving a shit. He's not putting any effort at all. He's not ever reaching out. He's thinking more on his convenience. He's an orbiter, or he has a he has that different mindset. That's the guy you need to worry about, and that's the guy you need to cut. And let me tell you something, you have to cut him. A lot of women, when I was talking about my clients, they and I'm not bad mouthing them, I went through all this too, but they're going to learn the hard way, just like I did. And sometimes I think that's best, but I was in there and this girl had like a 4 attraction for me. Or I lowered it. She was real high at first. I'll say she was a 9 at first, and I just kept lowering it by being just taking advantage of it and being too soft and I wasn't in my masculine and things like that. She eventually took, it went all the way down to a 4. She took advantage of it, and why not? I mean, not why not. It's wrong, but still, I made the problem. I made it worse, and I tried fixing it, which was what made it worse. And I tried fixing it and things like that to get it back up top, but that only pushed her away more. And I felt like, no. If I do this, or if I do that, if I take her out, if I buy her flowers, or if I do this, then it'll win her over. That's not how it works, ladies. I'm telling you, once a guy gets to a certain level, he just doesn't care anymore. You're not on the radar. You're there in front of him, and you might wiggle your butt in front of him, or hook up with him, or whatever it is, right? Or he might play this game with you, but you are not on his level when it comes to a relationship. The boat has sailed, been there, done that, he's gone. Like, that's just how it is. So you need to know when to cut your losses. And just like I said, if he's not making an effort, if he has that me versus we mindset, if he is thinking more, for his convenience and things like that, I would say it's time to cut it, okay? So that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care and peace.